everybody. You know what, I find this fascinating. I promise you, put your BlackBerry, your phone, whatever you have in your hand right now, put it down. Because you're gonna need to hear this. We're talking about survey says about what? Bad habits? Well, here to tell us all the good, the bad, and the ugly is Hina. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're the psychotherapist and social behavior expert who came out with this study with the help of others. You conducted a study with 1,000 Canadians.
That's right. It was with Chatter Wireless, a new unlimited talk and text brand. They hooked up with Ipsos Reid Canada to do a survey to find out how Canadians really feel about their mobile phone usage, how they feel that they behave. And this is what we found out, which was interesting.
Are we misbehaving?
Well, 94% of Canadians think we're doing very well. We think we are very well mannered when it comes to using the phone, especially in public. But we only think 20% of other Canadians are. So a little bit of a discrepancy. We think we're fabulous, but
we think we're fabulous. Everyone else is terrible. They've got to get it together. So what sorts of things are we doing incorrectly?
Well, we coined the term technohavior out of the Chatter survey, and that refers to the behavior surrounding mobile phone usage.
Okay.
And the most frustrating thing for Canadians, dropped calls, and that leads to dropped call drama.
Frustration.
Frustration.
Each of you going back and forth, busy signal, I'm trying to get you, you're trying to get me, what do you do?
Well, the person who originated the call is the person to call back, because 21% actually will throw their phone. They'll get so frustrated.
They will actually throw
their phone. And I've spoken to some of your crew members. Some of them have thrown their phone. Oh, yeah. It's all coming out, boys.
Which makes no sense, because then you're left doubly angry, because not only are you angry about the dropped call, but then you have a broken phone.
That's right. Or you start verbally abusing your phone, swearing at it, not being so kind.
Embarrassing in public.
Or breaking down into tears.
Okay, so the rule is, I love that you just outed our staff.
Yeah.
If the call drops, whoever initiated the phone call is to call back. The other person, just sit back and wait.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Now let's talk about one of the other issues that came up, the irritating issues. If you can't hear the person and it's the first phone call, they're dropping in, they're dropping out. They're unaware of the fact that you can only make out, let's say, one word out of every 25. Do you tell them?
Yes, you got to be direct, Gina, and just say, look, I can't hear you. Let me call you when I have better reception. Trying to piece together the conversation can be more awkward when you miss something really important or miss what they're trying to say. So you really just want to be upfront. I know it can be embarrassing, but it could be more embarrassing later on.
Or what about when the person can't hear you and then you have to yell and you're trying to keep it cool because there's people around you? Do you say, do I call you back later?
Yeah,
it's bad
absolutely.
reception.
I mean, I think what we have to remember is that we feel like these phones are an extension of ourselves, but we're using them in public, in shared spaces. I mean, how many times have we all cringed when we've heard people on the phone or they're talking, about personal issues? We don't want to hear.
I know.
We don't want to hear. So it's best to just either move away, or to let them know you'll call them back.
Okay, and right now we want to make sure that you have a friendly phone that doesn't drop out. This is supposed to be one of the best, if not the best. It's called the Chatter with fewer drop calls.
That's right, fewer drop calls, so it will lead to better technohavior.
Better technohavior for a techno heaven. All right, everybody, for more information, chatterwireless.ca. If you would like to win this right now, the Chatter Wireless phone, first email, contest@bttoronto.ca, gets it. In the title, just say, I don't want to throw away any more phones. First one. Go! Over to Francis D'Souza. Calling Francis. Francis D'Souza in the newsroom.
Hello, 8:47. Time again to check